Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. In this video, I'm going to share with you guys something that I got from my local Sam's Club. So while shopping today at my local Sam's Club, I noticed this box of 2025 Onit Collegiate football brand card packs. Now in my local area, I'm a University of Tennessee football fan because I'm in the Knoxville, Tennessee area. So that's the ones that they had for us is the University of Tennessee football team. But it's my understanding that if you have a local Sam's Club in your area, and especially in a college town, that you may have these in a different collegiate football pack. This is just the one that I picked up. If you look at the back of this, you can see a whole bunch of different things that you can get out of this pack. But the thing that caught my attention was the fact that it was $39.99. Now that seems like a lot for 4 small packs, but in a video I just did, I ripped one pack, which was $12 before tax. So for $39.99, I'm saving between $8 to $10 after tax by buying this $40 pack. That's also not including the hard case plastic card cover that you see right there in my hands. Now, let's rip this bad boy up and see what's in the first pack. Now, while I do this and I fast forward it so it's not so boring, I want you guys to hit the comments and tell me what your favorite college football team is. All right, Joey Aguilar for our very first card. If you don't know, if you're not familiar with Tennessee, that's our starting quarterback this year, and he's our best player by far. Whoa, okay, so we've already got 2 Joey Aguilars. I'm already excited with how this is going. Boo Carter, a great defensive player for us in a black card. I like that. All right, got a Shatter White. Looks like we're getting some base cards. David Sanders Jr. Joakim Dotson. All right, our first backwards upside down card. Will it be a hit? It doesn't look like it. Got a Ricky Gibson III. All right. Some more base cards here, Burns. And there's that Joey Aguilar we saw at the very beginning. Just a base card, but he's a pretty good player for the University of Tennessee this year, setting records for the most 200 completion yard games in our program history. So I don't know. He might go off to be a pretty successful NFL player. Let's see how this season ends up first, though. So if you're a Tennessee fan, so far, how do you think we're doing? All right. Well, let's move on now. Start ripping up another pack. What do you guys think about me fast forwarding the opening of the cards? I thought that it was a little less awkward listening to me talk, killing time. So hopefully you guys like that. All right, let's open up this next one. Hey, another Joey Aguilar. I like it. That's a good-looking stadium card. Not numbered, not an autograph, not a patch, but hey, we'll take it. Good-looking card, Neyland Stadium. All right, let's see what we got next. Devin Hobbs. Got some more base cards. There's that same David Sanders Jr. card again. Okay, got a Gorge Jr. Okay, we've got another upside down backwards card. And, okay, another Sanders Jr. I feel like we've seen that card like 3 times. Beasley. Beasley's a good player for us. Easton. Okay. So, I mean, definitely the Joey Aguilar. That's probably what we'd call an insert out of these packs. Not an expert in these yet, but definitely not a base card. And that's our starting quarterback and one of our best players. So I'd say that was probably one of the best cards out of that pack. All right, let's open up the 3rd out of 4 packs, and let's see how we do. All right, so as we open this one, Deshaun Bishop. That's our starting running back, and that looks like a pretty cool insert card right there. All right, got some more base cards here. Max Gilbert, our kicker. Not been the best kicker that a college team could have, but hey, always room for improvement. Okay, so there's our starting tight end, Kittlesman. Got some more, okay, Beasley. More base cards here. Morris, and there's another Joey Aguilar. Now that does look like another base card, nothing special about it. So I'd say that Deshaun Bishop's probably the best card we got. And after a closer examination, it looks like that Joey Aguilar base card looks damaged. So that one's probably going in the 1 cent bin. Yeah, I definitely like that Deshaun Bishop for the best card out of that third pack. All right, guys. How do you think we're doing so far? Okay, the last pack, 4 out of 4. Let's open this bad boy up and see how we do. All right, Deshaun Bishop. Same card twice. Okay, this looks like a pretty cool card. Another Boo Carter. Boo Carter's a great defensive player for us. That's a pretty cool card. Looks like some sort of insert. I like it. All right. So it looks like we got some more base cards. Mike Matthews, that's a good player for us. Colin Brazil, that's a really good player for us. One of our great receivers. Upside down backwards. Okay. And this is a 4-star recruit that we have here. Quarterback, tall guy, 6'6", built like a brick house. Hopefully he'll be taking the starting role for Joey Aguilar after he goes to the NFL, hopefully, at the end of this season. All right, then we got a West there. Okay. That might be one of the better cards, depending on how that 4-star recruit turns out. So I think that was probably the best card out of that pack. Boo Carter, pretty black card. I don't know if that's a special insert or just a pretty black card. All right. Now, let's see what we got. We got a special reveal card. Says that it's a relic card of some sort. So let's open this bad boy up and let's see how we did. It's an Aftershock. Man, those are pretty cards. So I went ahead and looked this up. I'm obviously putting the audio in after editing this. And, you know, this card can go between $20 and $30, $40 for this player. That's probably going to go down by the end of the season. So if you got a star player like Joey Aguilar, that card might be $200 from what I'm seeing on asking prices on eBay. But hey, nevertheless, that is a pretty card. I like that. So let's go through and see what we did here. You know, we got that Boo Carter black insert. We got the Deshaun Bishop. That's a really good one. Some of these might be worth me holding on to, try to get some autographs for. Hobbs, that's another good looking orange insert card. Then we got Deshaun Bishop again, that same insert card for him. And then we got Joey Aguilar. I think that is one of the better looking cards. And then Boo Carter with the black. I love that. And then we've got that Joey Aguilar as well in the orange version. That's going to look really good if we can get that signed. And then another base Joey Aguilar. I don't know, guys. You tell me what you think for the 2025 Onit brand University of Tennessee for $40 from Sam's Club. Guys, how do you think I did?